Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is Prophetess of Truth Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Like the video on your way in, subscribe to my channel. If you like my vibe and you like my energy, we're giving a little bit of a cleansing with sage. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you to anybody who has donated to me, super chats and basically super stickers and anything else. I really appreciate you. This is the 999 portal. So we are doing this today. So I'm cleansing the space, and anyone else, all the viewers, anyone who comes in. I'm doing this early because I want to get to bed early tonight because I'm really tired. But that's besides the point. So we are cleansing the space. Hello. Hi. With that being said, thank you to everybody who has donated and everything else. I really appreciate you. I think I said that already, but I wanted to just reiterate that because without you guys, I wouldn't be here. Yeah, so I'm still having trouble with monetization. Still am. I need some technical help, guys. No matter what I do, and you can't talk to a real person. You just can't. So I'm fed up. I'm fed up. But anyways, any of your donations really does help. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, because I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to get. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's all going to be figured out eventually. Anyways, again, thank you so much for being here. So we're talking about the 999 portal, right? And we're talking about endings, major cycles closing, major chapters in your life closing, getting rid of the old to make way for the new. It's really important. New beginnings are coming in. Lots of things are closing up. Past paradigms are closing up. I love eclipses. I really do. Not energetically, like when you're tired, but when it comes to hello. When it comes to closing things up that are no longer serving you, family dramas, people around you that are just, they can't come with you. You know what I mean? It's all been leading up to this moment, to this time, right? So what do you call it? Hello. Hi, Steph. It's really, really important to know that you're not alone. This is a preparation. You've been being prepared for something. You've been initiated, and it's a major transformation, major healing that you're going through. So you're not alone. All right. We are going to do, because I feel like she's telling me, we are going to do, I do love Jesus. We are going to do the singing bowl. So I did the cleansing. And I just want you guys to know, if anybody wants to do, I really do think I'm going to do October. Let's just pick a date right now. Let's just fucking pick a date right now. Hold on. Because I haven't looked at the dates. October, let me see. I think we should do October 4th or October 5th for a healing class. And it's going to be like an hour and a half. I was going to do like 3-hour one and then have like you guys pay, and then it would be like for 3 hours with me. But I think 3 hours is going to be way too long. So let's do an hour and a half. I'm not doing October 3rd. I probably should do October 3rd because I don't think my kids are going to be with me that day. Actually, I probably should do October 3rd. Honestly, let's do October 3rd. Okay, let's do it. We'll do October 3rd instead. Friday, October 3rd. 6 o'clock to, I'll go till probably like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I'll let you guys know on the post page what I'm going to charge. All right. So I'm giving you guys time to get the money so that you can give it to me. All right. And like not give it to me, but you know what I mean? Get in for the class because you guys know how it goes. I'm tongue tied. I don't know what's going on. I feel like this is Mercury retrograde all over again. I don't know if you guys watched my part 1. My camera shut off for no reason. No reason. There was no storage problem, nothing. I was like so high and like in a high vibe and completely cut out. So I was like, all right, well, I guess that's where we're going. That's what they're doing. So anyways, with that being said, I'm going to do the singing bowl. Hopefully I don't wake my daughter. My daughter's not feeling good right now. So, start of college, it gets really stressful. So I'm going to do the singing bowl. It's going to be really, really loud. We're going to clear the space, and we are going to ground into love, and we are going to bring positive energy in. We are going to basically put any prayers that we want out to the universe when it comes to love, when it comes to anything you want. 28 people watching, 8 likes. Please get the likes up, okay? Appreciate you guys. And thank you for hyping my videos too. I really appreciate it. I want to get out there in the algorithm, guys. I really, really do. I'm trying here. I'm trying. And it just seems like YouTube is kind of butting heads with me lately. And I'm just like, all right, well, you know, it's a good thing I do other things besides just YouTube. Anyway, let's bring in the positivity. Okay. We're going to bring in the positivity, and we're going to basically think of anything that you love about yourself and what you want to bring in, because this is a manifestation time. Okay, ready? 555 on the clock. Change coming. I love this sound bowl. I love this sound bowl. Yes, I love this sound bowl so much. I wish I knew what if this was a C or a D or an F. I wish I knew, but I don't. So it is what it is. But now I keep the singing bowl right here so that I don't have to go in the other room. So yeah, that is quartz crystal, by the way. That is a quartz crystal. So with that being said, I was telling you guys on my other videos, I'm going to be giving this deck away. It is basically brand new. My daughter's I think she used it maybe twice. She doesn't want it anymore. It's a great deck. I love this deck. I could probably use it tonight so I could show you guys what it is. When I get up to 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving you guys incentive to join. I will intuitively pick somebody and I will send this out. Okay. And I will post it on the post page and let you guys know. Okay. Who won? And then I'll need your address. Yay. All right. So I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Let's see where this is going. Shall we? I think this is it. Yeah, this is the Haunted Mansion one. Yeah. I keep calling it Haunted Mansion because it reminds me of, like, do you guys remember the movie Haunted Mansion? I think it was Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy. I don't know if you guys remember that. I always think of that every single time with this. So yeah, thank you so much for, yesterday I wanted to go on, but it was my dad's anniversary and I didn't want to, you know what I mean? I wanted to, but I didn't want to. So, yes, thank you. Anybody who wants to donate to me, they're welcome. The other thing I was going to say, well, let's see what this is going on. 555. Obviously something's changing. You might have completely canceled out. I don't know what is wrong with I can't speak today. It's pissing me off. Okay. Breathe, Jane. Breathe. All right. So your closing cycle's out, right? You closed up karmic debts. Those are all paid off. Now let's see what's coming in for new. I used to love in, I think it was, I want to say Disney World. They had the Haunted Mansion Pride. That was my favorite when I was a kid. I was like, oh, used to love it. All right, let's see what this new beginning is coming in. Whew. So like, comment, share, subscribe, hype my points, super stickers, super chats. You guys know the drill. Memberships. You guys can join my memberships. That's there too, where you'll get, the reason why I'm not doing a lot right now with the memberships yet is because I want to have more people join so then I can actually have more incentive to say, hey, they saw it first. You know what I mean? So, all the single ladies. What's up, John? All right, let's see. Let's see what's new coming into your life. I just heard like Soul Tribe. Hi, Alicia. I'm not ignoring you. I've just had a really busy day. Soul Tribe. I just heard Soul Tribe, Soul Family. You might have just cleared up some karmic ties with your family. Oh, Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Huh? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Yay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much for the donations. I appreciate it. Seriously. You guys have no idea. Okay. Oh my God, Stephanie, you're going to Greece. You better send photos to me. I don't know. I don't know where the membership button is. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't see the membership button, so I have no idea. All right. What's coming in for the collective? We're calling in Jesus, God, to protect the space. We're calling in the archangels, the holy angels, the seraphim angels, the Holy Spirit, and any of the ancestors that want to come in that are of high vibe and light. Thank you so much. All right. What's coming in for the collective? 2 more, they said? Me too, John. I was the Oracle of Delphi. I was told that by a quantum healer. I was like, I knew it. Anyway, 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, listen, you know something's coming. You know something's coming. I've been literally picking that up. You know something's coming. Hey, Strugs, I mentioned you in my video, just so you know, because I had the damn rotary cup again. I'm blaming you. There's something here about you're almost ready for harvest. There's something about you like watching your seeds growing. You've been watering your garden. You've been planting your seeds. 12:12 on the clock, and something's almost done, if not done already. I feel like it's already closed up and already done now. And it's like, it has to do with what you know. It has to do with your wisdom, your knowledge, yes, but it also has to do with, I'm hearing expectation. Like there's an anticipation or an expectation you have, because it's almost like maybe you're using your gifts more. Maybe you are extremely clairvoyant. Maybe you are somebody who, you know, kind of feels like you do mediate between both worlds. You could be a high priest too. It doesn't have to be. It's just, you know, it's just energy, guys. But there's something here about the high priestess. She keeps a lot of secrets, but it's secrets from the unknown. It's secrets like ancient secrets within, scrolls from within. Something at birth, you've had this since birth. Okay. It's like, you know, because there's a book there. Something about the Akashic records too. What's coming in? What's coming in for the collective? What is this new beginning coming in for the new, I was going to say for the new collective. What is this new beginning coming in for the collective? So this is the Dark Mansion Tarot that I am going to give away. So I'm just saying. I remember Mercury. I remember. Okay. I have a really good memory. I will tell you that. You got wish fulfillment coming in. Oh my God. Thank you guys so much. Listen, I just said you could be a high priestess or like a hierophant or something like high priest. High priestess and hierophant just came out together. And then you have the 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Okay. This is also something very spiritual. This is an extremely spiritual journey, yes, but this is something about you having the keys to your own paradise. I'm hearing paradise specifically. This is your destiny, yes, but it's going to make you really happy, whatever this is. We are going to dive deeper. There's somebody here. Maybe you had somebody in your family that used to smoke cigars, or you had somebody in your family that used to like wear suits and used to always like, there's something about the 1930s. I'm hearing something about the 1930s specifically. There's somebody here that liked to read a lot of books, had a study, like a den, liked to write a lot. There's something here about writing. This could be an ancestor of yours. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. There's an ancestor that passed all of this down to you for your future. It's almost like when you get this harvest, you are going to be jumping for joy. Whatever this is, you are going to be like, oh my God, this is amazing. Yeah. Somebody could have drank a lot in your ancestral. I mean, let's be honest. Like a lot of people drank back in the day. They really did. Prohibition and everything else. But it's almost like something's awakening within you. Yes. But I also feel like something's awakening in someone else. This is spiritual. This is a really, really spiritual connection. Whatever this is, a spiritual bond. You and this person might have had a past life in the 1930s. 1930s, 1940s, somewhere around there. I'm having heart pain right now. It's coming in for the collective. I can't believe the High Priestess and the Hierophant are next to each other. Yeah. Whatever this is going to frickin' 4, 3, 2, 1. 43 people watching and 21 likes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Need I say that number again? Hello. The Tower. Something is really going to be like, holy, like the Tower is a major breakthrough, right? It's a sudden change. So when the Tower comes in, it's a sudden change. It's quick. It's a quick change. Like, I don't know if you guys ever did dancing or like watch dancers or watch like plays where they have to leave the stage and then they run off the stage and they do a quick change and then they come right out. It's that quick. There's something like that here. This is a sudden drastic change that's coming to your life and it's going to hit you like it out of nowhere. Somebody's on my left side right next to my ear. What is happening? Whew. Very, very close, like right here. 7 of Cups. There's something about opportunities coming in possibly, or this could be options, or this could be somebody's thinking about something. Maybe you've been thinking about something, or maybe this is going to make you think, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry in advance because I know she's watching. She can't join the chat. She doesn't know how to join the chat. So if anybody wants to help her out, that'd be great. I have been seeing the number 222 and 2222 today. Do not kill the messenger. I know it's going to go off in a minute. But I'm just saying I have seen that nonstop today on the way driving to pick up Kyle and come home. Nonstop. So there's a decision that needs to be made. There's something here about thinking. You might have to think about something when it comes in, or you're going to have so many things to think about. Yeah, 143 as well, Alicia. 100%. Yep. I just try not to say that number all the time because, you know, other reasons, but yeah, there's something here about somebody's trying to figure out, this could be you. Somebody's trying to figure out the right thing. What would be the right thing? You know what I mean? This could have to do with a job. This could have to do with finances. This could have to do with love, an offer coming in. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity coming in, but it's almost like, I feel like you're not going to know what to do. Like you're feeling like you're not going to know what to do. You're going to have to think about it. There's something about this major offer coming in. It's a small one. I know. I'm sorry. Do not shoot the messenger. Do not shoot the messenger. Okay. But it's like this offer that comes in. It fell on top of the Tower and the 7 of Cups and the Hierophant. It's almost like somebody's been looking at this offer for a while. Now, this could be you. This could very well be you. Or this could be somebody else. Okay. I just looked down. All right. We're just going to grab that card too. Somebody's been looking at this for a while, whatever this is. Now, the way he's holding the coin, it's like he's trying to protect it, right? 6 of Cups. Somebody might have been looking at your pictures or looking at memories or thinking about you really heavily. This could be you thinking of something really heavily, going back to like nostalgia, memory lane. Okay. What? Your phone alert is the same as mine. No, I have an iPhone. But it's almost like there's a lot of nostalgia. There's somebody missing you heavily. And I feel like, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. There's a telepathic bond between you and somebody. There's a major bond. There's something here. There's someone here that is connecting the two of you. Someone here is an ancestor connecting the two of you. I do feel like that's a past life between you two as well. There's some sudden change that's coming in. There's an offer coming in, and you're going to have to think about it, or somebody's been thinking about an offer coming to you because they've been thinking about you heavily. Blue irises. Is there such a thing as blue irises? I'm looking at these flowers and I'm feeling blue irises, but I'm not sure if they're blue irises. I feel like somebody cannot get you out of their head. I mean, this could be pretty much anybody, because when you are a divine feminine or divine masculine, I'm going to tell you right now, you're unforgettable. Nobody can forget you. No one. I don't care who says they can. They can't. Especially that, because you leave an imprint. No, I know, Maria. I'm just saying this is, oh, right. Okay. This also could be a past life soulmate. Remember I sat there and said something about a past life with this 9 of Cups? This could be a past life soulmate too, because past. Somebody, there is a sudden change. I almost feel like a switch up. Like there was a switch up. Like there, because you closed a cycle, it's almost like something's being switched up and it's going to come in rapidly and you're going to be like, whoa, hold on a second. I don't really know if I should do this. Like, it's almost like that. Ooh. All right. I don't know if I should take these. There's a lot of freaking cards there. What is the collective? What is this about? Okay, that fell on top of the 6 of Cups. So let's see what that is. A new beginning, a new inspiration, new creative spark. I feel like when this person or when this happens, now this does not have to be romantic, guys. This can also be a soulmate energy where it's like somebody of the same sex. Doesn't have to be. This could be you and a friend getting together, or something like the minute you guys meet, something's going to happen. And with this Ace of Wands, it's more creation, more inspiration. This could be somebody who wants to spark up a new beginning with you, whether it's platonic or romantic. Empress. Oh, I don't know. I mean, who wants to not be with the Empress or the Emperor? Just saying. The Empress is very creative, nurturing, caring, compassionate, graceful. She's all 4 queens in the deck. Now, yes, it's just energy, but she's all 4 queens in the deck. So with the Empress, there's many layers to her. If you look at her dress, she doesn't have just one color. She doesn't have just one material. She's got layers. So it's almost like somebody, why do I feel like that's like DNA? Interesting. Okay. Lots of flowers, the wheat, right? It's almost like very abundant. So whatever this creative spark, this inspiration is doing, it's going to like, what is the word? Jumpstart. Thank you, Spirit. Jumpstart your abundance if you haven't had it already. There is an offer coming, but somebody's worried. This could be you, worried about crossing a bridge, or worried about crossing, putting your foot in the water. You're a little worried. Or this person who wants to come in and possibly spark this inspiration with you is having trouble. They're like, I want to put my foot in the water. I'm trying, but I don't know if I want to cross the water just yet. You see how the horse looks very hesitant? Again, that general. Somebody is a general. Like general, or like high ranking in military. This could even be you being high ranking. But it's almost like whoever this is wants to spark this with you, and being in receiving mode. You're unforgettable to somebody. I'm telling you right now, you are unforgettable to somebody. Somebody is going to shock you when they come in. I don't feel like you think this person's coming back. If they are a past person that you already know. If this is new, this is somebody coming in. Oh my God, this card just is literally sitting in my hand and I didn't even realize it. If this is somebody that is new, it's a past life soulmate, and you're going to feel like you've known this person forever. Mm-hmm. This is what the devil didn't want you knowing. This is what they were trying to keep you from. Okay, that's going in the upright. I'm taking that upright, even though it went that way. What does the collective need to know about this? With this new beginning? Ooh, okay. Yeah. Listen. Okay, so somebody could be doing the healing work, yes, but I feel like, what did I say in the title? Did I say something about dreams coming true or bringing everything you desire, right? So it's almost like, you see how she's like sitting there and she's pouring the water in. This is Aquarius energy. This is alignment. This is, okay, so you have the 5 senses, the chakra system, and then that star is actually rediscovering of your true purpose. There's something here about your true purpose that's coming online. Oh, I just got chills everywhere. But I also feel like whatever this wish is, whatever is coming in, you could be a healer, doesn't have to be, but this is something that maybe can be healed. It's almost like that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so if this is a past life person, soulmate, whatever, higher level soulmate, whatever, coming from a past life that you never met yet, even if you met this person, they come back in, whatever, you meet them, it feels very familiar, like, oh my God, sudden change happens in your life. You're like, what is going on? Everything's coming to you, right? You're going to heal something in that past life with that person. It's almost like, yes, cycles are closed up from your old self, but it's almost like you had to come to this point right now in order for you, because you wouldn't have been able to do this with them before. You wouldn't have been able to meet them before or be in that energy before. It's almost like you had to heal so damn much from whatever stuff was going on. I do feel like this is an ancestor or somebody from a past life. I really do. I keep hearing Fred Astaire, like I don't, whatever. But the 8 of Wands is here. This is Cupid's arrow. This is communication, quote unquote. This is communication possibly coming in, guys, once this heals. Or in order for this to heal, somebody's got to communicate. There's something here about that. 8, 9 Wands right here. So there's something here about not giving up. I have a lot of heart pain right now, like right here. Okay. All right, let me see. Sorry, I just got a massive headache. King of Wands right here. This is somebody who is very attractive, very charismatic, very charming, has a lot of like drive and ambition, and really, really knows what he wants. This is the King of Wands, right? King of Wands knows what he wants. But it's almost like he's been sitting there. He's been waiting. There's something about, it could be passion igniting. I'm telling you. I feel like somebody's got their eye on you. I can't explain it, but I feel like somebody's had their eye on you or has their eye on you just now, like started like recently. And it's almost like enamored. I keep hearing the word enamored. They're enamored by you. If you have social media, they're watching your social media. Not going to be for everybody. Please don't make it fit. If it's not, King of Pentacles just flew on top of the Tower and the Page of Pentacles. Oh, now you have 2 kings. You are like in very high magnetic energy right now, whoever you are. Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine. They, he, she, what, who, however you say that. I'm not trying to offend anybody because I just don't know what the labels are anymore, and I don't want to label anything. But with this King of Pentacles right here, oh my God, I feel like there's an offer coming to you. And I wish you guys could see the cards, but I'm trying not to, like, I like to, anyway. There's 2 kings here. One's going to be from your past, and another one's going to be a past life soulmate that you haven't met yet. One's going to be new, and one's going to be old. Damn. All right. So you have somebody here. I feel like this King of Wands has been waiting, has been watching, has been waiting for some God only reason. I don't know. And then you have this King of Pentacles that feels new to me. It feels like this person is somebody who you would settle down with, right? Very practical, thinks about things, plans things, right? King of Wands is kind of spontaneous, knows what he wants, but kind of spontaneous, you know, like an opportunist in a way is what I'm feeling. And then you have this one where he's like, I want to plan a little bit. I want to make sure this is going right. Practical. Okay. Practical. Yeah. You don't feel like an offer is, you don't feel like something's about to happen. You might, okay. Let me rephrase that. Thank you, Seer, because they're like smacking me right now. You might feel like something's about to happen and something's coming, but because you've gone through this so many times where you've been feeling like something's coming and nothing happens, you're over here like this. Like, yeah, okay. Same old, right? Hi, Debbie. Hi. So I feel like there is an offer coming in. There's something coming in that you're not seeing. And your ancestors and your family and like your spirit guides have been fighting for you. Absolutely fighting for you to bring this in. Oh, you are going to have I knew it. Oh, fuck. I knew it on the way home when I was seeing the 222 and 2222. I was like, oh, somebody's got a decision to make. You're going to have a decision to make because they're both going to come in at the same time. That's what's going to happen. Oh, I love the song Sweetest Taboo by Sade. I love Sade. She's great. We used to listen to her when I was a kid. Thank you to my moderator, Erica. You're amazing. Oh my God. Right after the King of Pentacles, what comes out and swings out? The Queen of Pentacles. What? And then below that is the Judgment. Ooh, listen, somebody's going to feel like real bad. Somebody's going to feel real bad. They've been healing a while, yes, but it's almost like somebody feels down and out, depressed. Wow, this Queen of, oh, I didn't even know she texted either. Hold on. Sorry, hold on. Okay, sounds good. Queen of Pentacles, white bunnies, the white rabbit. Going down the rabbit hole. There's something here about with the Queen of Pentacles being right after the King. I'm telling you, I feel like, somebody's not going to be happy. Somebody is not going to be happy because I feel like the King and Queen of Pentacles, okay, they are the couple. They are the committed couple, right? They're the ones that settle down. They're the ones that you take them to mommy and daddy, you settle down with them, you marry them, whatever. Marriage does not even have to be. Anyway, but there's something here about, I feel like you're independent, you're self-sufficient, you're doing things on your own. You're staying in your own energy. You're kind of just chilling, right? You're like maybe building a business because the Queen of Pentacles is very like, she can take care of her own. All right. And then you have Judgment here. So with this Judgment card being here, and look at the wedding. Isn't that hilarious? They're both skeletons at a wedding. It's almost like this took so damn long. This took so damn long to happen. But it's almost like this was Judgment. This was a transformation. There's something about forgiveness, yes, because I don't know if you guys know, the Judgment card talks about forgiveness, and it talks about liberation in Archangel Gabriel calling the souls, and it's almost like you're being called. Okay, so it's almost like you're being called to step into your abundant energy, yes. Excuse me, but it's also something about a rebirth, a transformation, forgiveness. There's something about, I don't know if you've been working on forgiveness. I don't know what this is. This could be someone from your past coming to your present that's going to affect your future. And it may not be the person you really want. I'm going to tell you right now, it may not be the person you really want to come back. It may not. It is what it is. But there's something here about you're getting whatever it is. You heard the call. There's something about you heard the call. You sent out a signal possibly, or you cried out to God and God heard the signal and he said, okay, we're going to do this now. It's almost, like I said, a switch up. Something got switched up. Not a bait and switch. Nothing like that. There's something else. What is this switch up that I keep getting? What is this switch up I keep getting? What is this switch up? It's like a last minute thing. It's like a sudden change. I think I said something recently like that last year in my videos on my other channel. Something about there's going to be a change. Like a quick change. Like a replacement. I mean, now you got to, I can't. Oh, this is freaking hilarious. Now you have a King of Cups. These can actually be other energies wanting to come in. Somebody who's really stoic, older gentleman, really stoic, doesn't say how they feel, keeps everything locked in, right? But this person wants to bring balance into your life and give to you. Oh, or this could be, again, I talked about Pisces in the earlier video. This can also be an elder that it was a Pisces that is watching over you, because look at how, I mean, this man is just, no offense to the cards, he's ancient. Okay. Just saying. And he wants you to have a reciprocal energy because something got eclipsed out with this moon. Something did. There's something here about, I don't know. There's something about your intuition. You're going to have to go with your intuition. Yes. Something about the snow. You could have snow around you now, or something about the winter. Something around the winter time. Something could have happened around the winter time last year, or like this January and February if you're in the northern hemisphere, or this could be winter coming up. You're going to have a lot of decisions to make. I don't think you're expecting any, you could be going from having nobody interested in you at all. Like no one's bothering with you. Nobody's hitting on you, nothing. And then all of a sudden, and all these people start coming in and you're like, whoa, 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 where'd this all come from? It's almost like, because the energy, something got closed up. The chapter got closed. The door got closed. Karmic cycles got like completely booted out. Karma got released. And it's almost like now you're having to go with your intuition. Yes. Oh man. It's almost like maybe, okay, this doesn't even, maybe if this isn't even romantic, this could be platonic, where people want to give to you. They just want to give to you. They want to talk to you. They want to be around you. There's something about that too that I'm feeling. Can you tell me why this moon is here? I just want a little bit more. The moon. Why is the moon here for what's coming in for the collective? The moon, what's coming in for the collective with the moon? Why is the moon here? It's almost like the moon could be not everything is as it seems, illusions, intuition. It could be emotional. Something not being seen. There's something hidden. Maybe there's a King of Cups that's hiding something. It could be, like I said, a family member or an elder that's hiding something from you, does not want you to know that you're getting something yet because it's a surprise. That could be one of the things. Tell me why the moon is here, please. There's been a delay in your manifestations. There's been a delay because you've been there's something about you've been sulking, possibly, or you've been feeling like this is never going to happen. Nothing's ever going to happen, right? And there's a delay, 3 of Wands. But I also feel like, no. I feel like there was a delay in your manifestations, yes. But I also feel like there's no more waiting. Because if it was like this would be waiting for the right time, right? She's still waiting. She's got her bag. She's waiting for the car to come. This time, she's not worrying about the car to come. She knows it's about to happen. There's something about to happen in your life. What is about to happen? I don't think it's being delayed anymore, though. I think this eclipse had to go. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You had to eclipse out the pain, the drama, you had to eclipse out all of the suffering. This has to do with ancestral trauma too, from your lineage. You're not only dealing, now if you're a generational curse breaker, I'm just going to break it down for you like this, okay? You're not only trying to clear up the karma that you have from this lifetime, you're not only trying to clear up the karma from your past lives, other dimensions, all that. You're also here to clear up your ancestral stuff, break the generational curses off your family lineage on both sides, mother and father, depending on, who has more, whatever, it doesn't matter. And you're supposed to be sitting here like helping the collective some way, somehow. So it's kind of like you got all of this that you're going through. Because a generational curse breaker is not just breaking generational curses off of you in this lifetime. This is the reason why it's important for you to break the generational curses for your family lineage, is so that your children and their children's children and so on and so forth don't have to do this. So they don't have to go through it. So they don't have to, because you don't want to do it, they have to take over. And then it's not fair to them. And then what if they don't want to do it? Then it goes to their kids. So it's almost like a trickle down effect. So the reason why I'm so passionate about breaking the generational curses off of my family is because I do not want my kids going through any dark nights of the souls that I've gone through, any ancestral traumas that I've had, that I've held inside. I don't want them to have to go through this shit. I just don't. I would never want my kids to go through that. Ever. Ever. It's horrible. It is horrible. And Dark Night of the Soul is a fucking train wreck. It is the most excruciating, painful thing you will ever go through. And I believe, and you guys can agree or disagree, whatever. I believe that when God talks when they talk about in the Bible about the three days of darkness or something like that, I believe that's the Dark Night of the Soul. I believe there's 3 days, because I know for me, it's usually 3 days to 4 days, and then I'm good, right? I believe that that's what they're talking about. The Dark Night of the Soul, hitting rock bottom so hard, your ancestors are helping you do it, but they handed you the torch. That's why you're here. It's a huge purpose. It's a huge calling. And a lot of people in your family now that you were born into are karmic. They were just there because they were here to basically treat you the way they treated you, because you're here to break that too. It stops with you. So either you sit there and go, okay, I don't want to do this, I'm going to hand it off to my kids. Or you go, okay, and you give up and you go, okay. Or you're like, no, I'm not going to do that. A lot of people are everyone is chosen. Not everybody not everybody answers the call. Not everybody answers the call. And for me personally, being on YouTube and stuff like that, it is hard. I don't think, unless you do it, you do not know what it's like to be behind a camera and have to do this, and the energy that it takes to read the tarot. I'm only speaking for me. I don't know about anybody else. I'm not putting their words in. But it's almost like it takes a lot for me to come on here. I have to clear, then I have to do this reading, whatever, answer questions, whatever, which I don't have a problem doing. I love you guys very much. And then afterwards I have to clear. And by the time I'm done, I'm exhausted. I don't even want to friggin' stay up. I want to go to bed, But it's like, this is part of my purpose, getting the messages out. That's why I'm here. So I am not going to sit here and tell my family, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this for you. No, I will tell my family, listen, I know you died of a broken heart, and I'm not dying of a broken heart. I'm going to clear this shit, transmute it, and clear that for you. But you need to go heal yourself on the other side too. Like, it's not just all on me. We're not here to save everybody, especially if you're a healer, right? You're an empath. You're not here to save everybody. You're really, really not. You're here to help, yes, but you can only help so much. You have to be, when you are a healer and you're an empath, especially if you're a Hyoka, you have to be extremely careful with who you let in your energy. You have to, because not everybody that talks to you has good intentions for you. Not everybody knows that they could be an energy vampire. Not everyone knows that they could be draining you. Okay? It's sad, but it is the way it is. You know what I mean? You got to pay attention to the cues and the signs, okay? And yes, you will get drained. You will get drained on YouTube, especially knowing there's so much negativity out in the world, and there's so much negativity on YouTube. And I'm over here like, I have to counteract all that friggin' negativity. That's great. But I'm still doing it, whatever. But it's just funny. You know what I mean? Anyway, so there's something here about a betrayal, possibly too. Ten of Swords is a betrayal. You might find out about a betrayal. Things might come clear to you. You might get clarity on it. Somebody might speak their truth about what they did to you. You might not hear from the person that did it. You might hear from somebody else. You may not hear from that person at all or anybody, and you might just get the message from God. God might tell you in a dream or something like that. There's something here about somebody feels really bad because look, he's crying. And a lot of times people cry and get upset because they got caught. I'm going to be honest with you. Unless they have a good soul and they've had it done to them, they know what that pain's like. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm not going to sit here and treat people the way they treated me. I'm not going to do that. I won't. They hurt me. They betrayed me. They backstabbed me, whatever. I'll cut my losses, fine. But I'm not going to go and treat people the way that I was treated. Because I would never want somebody to go through the damn pain that I went through. Ever. Ever. I would never do that. Nope. I have more character than that. I can't do that. Okay, so let's see what this truth is. What is this truth coming to light? What is this truth coming to light? Justice. So this could be legal. This could be law. This could be, again, we already have judgment out, right? This could be things being made right. Maybe this truth is things are about to be put right and things are about to balance out. Because whatever this is, it's an apology. It's a possible apology, quote unquote, possible apology from somebody that feels really bad for betraying you. And it's almost like maybe they're going through a legal matter, or maybe you have to go through a legal matter with this person. Something's going to come out regardless, because I was talking to I think I was talking to her this morning about it, about God is weighing people's hearts. I think it was last night. God is weighing people's hearts. I've been saying that since last year. God's weighing people's hearts. Repent or perish. I am telling you right now, I have told her, I think about 2 weeks ago or recently, I said, I had a vision that I kept seeing people dropping like fucking flies. Dropping like flies. Not that I want that. I'm not trying to project death on anybody. I'm not trying to project people leaving this planet, because I'm just saying I would never want that. But the people that have not, and I'm not a religious person at all, but the people who have not done the work, the people that have not seen any, no remorse whatsoever, no regret whatsoever with how they treated people, they're under judgment. Thank you, Spirit. They're under judgment right now. And that judgment, that karma is hitting them hard. So either they come and tell you the truth and they apologize for what they did, or God's going to go, okay, let me just make this right. Let me just call justice in this. And I don't know what's going to happen there. But vengeance is God's, not yours. You keep moving forward. But there could be an apology coming in. Remember I said something about telepathic communication? A bond? There is telepathic communication. Somebody's going through something hard, heavy. This person might have been going through something really, really heavy in their life. And maybe if this person wasn't the one that betrayed you, maybe they had a betrayal. Maybe they were betrayed and they're going through a legal matter and they're trying to telepathically tell you, hey, I'm not talking to you physically, but I'm telepathically connecting to you to let you know I'm going through a legal matter and I can't talk to you right now. Or I'm going through stuff and I'm trying to make things right in my life. I'm trying to balance things out. I'm sorry, but I can't talk to you right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to tell you what, with everything going on with electronics and technology right now, I would not be surprised if telepathy is going to be the only thing we have left. Because what happens when the computers go down? What happens when the phones go down? The only thing we're going to have is telepathy. That's why you're being initiated more with using your gifts. I'm telling you right now, I've seen it. So What is this justice? Just to be on, just to clarify. Closing up a cycle. This person is closing up a cycle, or you closed up a cycle with somebody that wouldn't let you go. And whatever is about to happen in your life is coming in really quickly with the Chariot. This is fast. The fastest card in the deck is the Chariot. Things are happening behind the scenes. Whatever this Justice card is, excuse me. Oh my God. I really have the loudest sneezes. I apologize because I always hear, God, you're so loud. Anyway, with the World card, you could be dealing with a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus. This is somebody who miser, possessive, hoarder, wants to keep. This could be somebody who stole money on you, who kept money from you, who kept possessions from you. This could be somebody who kept you in the dark about stuff. I'm telling you right now, there's something closing out, or something just closed out. And this person is trying to let you know there was a major betrayal. Either they betrayed you and you're going to hear that truth about it, okay, and things are going to be made right, or they're going to tell you eventually, quote unquote, about a betrayal that happened with them that they have to apologize for because they know that they've been going through something. They were going through something possibly legal. It could very well be. But whatever this is closing up. It's maybe this person had to close something up with somebody that wouldn't let them go, that wanted to keep holding on to them, clingy, right? Somebody who was very clingy. This could also be online too, because the world is online. Could be online dating, doesn't have to be. You can meet this person online dating. You can meet this person online. Or this is, somebody who's known online that's trying to keep something from you. Okay? But whatever this is, something's coming in really quickly. It could have something to do with your work with the Eight of Pentacles here. What does this have to do with? What is this betrayal? I just want to know what this fucking betrayal is. Family. Please tell me it's not happening right now. I was starting to see the ocular migraine thing again. I'm like, no, not now. This is family. This is family. This is ancestral. This has to do with money and ancestral wealth and spiritual inheritance. You got the Five of Wands there, and you got the Ten of Pentacles there. This has to do with family. Family drama, family chaos, family arguments. This has to do with the wealth of the family. It has to do with the stability of the family. This has to do with, what's it called? Security, financial abundance. Because the Ten of Pentacles has to do with legacy, empire, right? So it's almost like whatever this Justice card is here for, whatever legal thing or whatever that is that's going on, it has to do with your generational wealth. It has to do with your family or their family. And there's fights and there's arguments. It could be over a will. It could be over an estate. It could be over grandchildren, something about possessions. I just keep seeing lots of assets and possessions. Oh, well, I mean, it's got somebody in their head. I can tell you that. It's got somebody in their head because it's almost like I feel like this person, either this is you or them. I feel like at this point, this is this person feeling like they're in their head because they don't know if they're going to get another shot with you because of what happened. This could be an ex. This could be a person that you were married to, because the Hierophant can mean marriage too. All right. Something is coming in that is going to be so big that I really feel like it's going to shake whoever these people are, this person is, to the core. And it's going to shake you too, because there's something here that you're not seeing. Something's hidden. You're receiving something, but something is hidden from you. There's a reason. There's a surprise, and it's a good surprise. And I feel like this person right here, whoever this person is, that might have caused fights in the family or was arguing over money or whatever this is, they're eclipsed out. They're going to be eclipsed out. especially if you had, because you got Hierophant here and you could have the Justice card. That could be a divorce too. I don't know how many people here have been married and then divorced and then had money taken away from you, or something happened with your family or whatever. There were fights and arguments, something over a will or whatever. I just feel like this generational wealth is going to be passed down, and there's nothing they could do to stop it. There's nothing. Yes, Tina, I believe it's the wealth transfer. I really do. Hi, Stacy. How are ya? Yep. I didn't cut cords. I let it go to God. Yep, you're sick of jumping through hoops. Hey, Levy, how are you? So I'm going to pick up these cards. I wanted to use this deck for you guys so that you know which deck I'm going to be giving away. It's a really cool deck. I like it. There's a lot of interpretation in it. But somebody is really, there's an ancestor. I just feel like there's an ancestor that's really trying to make sure this bond stays good. Somebody's been, like I said, telepathically connecting to you, trying to talk to you, to let you know, hey, I'm not ignoring you. I'm sorry. That's what I feel anyway. Yeah. Wants to surprise his high priestess and priest. He has to be seven. He has had to be Seven of Swords because we know. Yeah, we do know too much, John. Damn it, we do know too much. Oh, you should. I was on the phone with my friend. You should have heard. She's like, I said, I don't know what the hell happened. I think I was reading cards for myself. And then all of a sudden I said, oh, and I was talking about what I was going to do. And then I went right back into the cards and she was laughing and she was like, oh my God, I love how your fucking mind works. Because my mind is like, I just figure things out. I analyze everything, every little thing I analyze. I'm a triple Cancer. We are the detectives of the zodiac. We are the teachers of the zodiac. We're the detectives of the zodiac. We are very intuitive. We feel energy. We call it out. We feel fucking everything. We know when we need water and when we need to, go on land. Like, it's funny. Okay, let's see what next deck we're going to do. Whew. Sorry, I'm getting tired. Do the fairies want to come out tonight? Do you guys want to come out tonight? You fairies? Do the fairies want to come out? Or should we use the dark woods? You know what? Let's do this whole theme. Let's do this whole theme like that. Let's do the dark woods. They're all green cards too, I think. No, these are not green. All right. Do you want the Fae or do you want this one? This one is the Dark Woods Tarot. That's a good one too. So that's the Emperor is like the ram. And then you have the fairies. Up to you guys. You love the Dark Woods? You want both? I knew it. We're going to do both anyway. Okay. Where it is the Dark Woods. I just feel like something's different. Oh my God. Anybody been timeline jumping this week? Anyone? Yeah, 100% since the eclipse. Everything feels different. There's more like, it feels like more room. I can't explain it. Like space was made. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, Erica. Appreciate you. All right. So I want to do this. And actually, I'm glad that I'm leaving it to right now. I want to find out what the divine masculines have been going through. If you're up for that. And then with this deck, I'll find out what the divine feminines have been going through. How does that sound? Because I feel like we need to understand what's really going on their side, and they need to understand what's really going on our side, depending on what you are, feminine or masculine. It doesn't matter. You could be a masculine and feminine energy. You could be a feminine and masculine energy. All right, so let's see what the divine masculines are going through right now after the eclipse. Going through this 9/9 portal, okay? This is a major, major transformation for them, though. I mean, honest to God, I feel like they're being pushed to make a move. I do. And my phone just lit up. They're being pushed. I don't think they can hold back anymore. I feel like the universe, God is like bombarding them with things they have to work on. I can't stay grounded in 3D. I try. What are the divine masculines going through right now after the eclipse and on the Sinai portal? What are they going through right now? There's a shake in their foundation is what I'm hearing, but also a vibration, they're going through major vibrational shifts. The moon. Talk about the eclipse. The moon. So there's something there's something about their intuition. There's something about their emotion. There's something they're hiding. I feel like something's about to be illuminated to them if it hasn't been already. It's almost like they have to tap into their intuition, tap into their emotion to figure it out. There's something here about, I feel like they're realizing like there was an illusion, there was a lie, there was a fabricated thing that they thought. And the world. See the dark woods? This is cool. Like these decks. There's something about the world, something, again, a cycle completed, because I feel like, okay, so if the divine feminines are going through cycles closing, so are the divine masculines. They're closing things up too. There's something here about major changes. What are the divine masculines going through since the eclipse, since the lunar eclipse? What is this? Stepping into the water. She's in the water. There's something about getting into their emotions. Tapping into their feminine energy, possibly. Where are the divine masculines going through after the eclipse? Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so this is interesting. They want a new beginning. There's something about their spark, their creativity, their inspiration, right? Ace of Wands is a new beginning in creativity, possible passion, right? The Ten of Wands is in reverse. The Four of Swords is in reverse. I feel like they can't rest. I feel like they're having a lot of trouble resting. Page of Pentacles, because of this offer that they know is being like shown to them. There's something about an offer being given to them, some sort of opportunity being given to them, and they're not able to rest, but I do feel like they let a lot of the burdens down that weren't theirs. If they haven't done already, this is what they're supposed to be doing, is what I'm being told. It's almost like no more delay. It's almost like they're delaying the inevitable, is what I'm hearing. They're delaying the inevitable. I feel like so they were heavily bombarded with burdens, responsibilities, but it's almost like the burdens and responsibilities are no longer, like everybody else's stuff is no longer on their back. They have to be accountable for their own now. Okay. Hi, baby. How are you? Is Sam still on? Yeah. Hi, Sam. Where's the divine masculines going through right now? Where's your horn? Where's your horn?
Right in my bed.
You better start wearing it. King of Wands.
What do you mean start wearing it? I just took it off.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Okay, so I feel like there's something about determination. Needing to, like, look at that fire in the background. Maybe they're going through a lot of purging, a lot of cleansing, right? There's something that has to be burned away. And I feel like with this King of Wands, this is someone who, well, this is the divine masculines, right? So this is passion being reignited. This is determination, perseverance, not giving up, more attractive, focusing on themselves. Okay. That's good if they're focusing on themselves. That really is good. because they need to focus on themselves. They need to heal whatever is going on. But there's an opportunity coming, and I feel like this opportunity is being, again, delaying the inevitable. What's the matter?
Which one will help me through?
What is that one?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not, apple cider's not going to help
I
you
don't
throw.
know. I just won't.
Guys, can you give me 1 second? I got to help her real quick. Hold on. Oh. All right. Hi, Sam. Okay. Lemon balm and valerian is not bad. It's going to help you sleep. Oh, immune stress right here. Elderberry lemon balm. That's got the ashwagandha, which is what you took before for anxiety. But it's going to help with the immune system. Ashwagandha. Yes, I did. Ooh, are you taking ashwagandha root?
I take ashwagandha all the time.
Ooh, you are. See, I knew I liked him. I knew I did. Don't let that go to your head, though, Sam. Okay. So peppermint's good for nausea. Tension tamer is good for stress.
Oh, just give me one.
Just here, I told you. It moved
Okay,
stress.
go back to your video.
Thank you, Sam. I knew I liked you, buddy. I know. I need to get you more ashwagandha, Carm.
Yeah.
But that's going to help you with the tea. Anyway, so thanks, Blue. Thanks for coming. Okay, so there's something about their determination. It's almost like they have to step into their power to go after what they want. Hi. Where are the divine masculines going to right now after this eclipse? Progress. I'm hearing the word progress. They're making progress. See, we over here, us divine feminists, think they ain't doing shit. They're probably over there going, what are you talking about? We're doing so much over here. Take my ashwagandha today. I needed that reminder. Oh, you're welcome. Ginger's good too. Oh, I love ginger. Okay, 9 of Pentacles. All right, so there's something here about they're working on their independence. They're working on being more self-sufficient. They're working on being, I feel like majority of them are alone. The ones that I feel they're alone. They're working on being more magnetic. It's almost like they're realizing once they tap into their emotions, once they go through this fire, there's fire and water here. So it's very cleansing. It's like a spiritual cleanse that they're going through. But with this 9 of Pentacles being here like this, it's almost like they're realizing what they had, but it's like they also realize they're the catch too. Okay. With the 4 of Cups here, I think these are wolves. I want to say they are. Gray bunny and 2 wolves or coyotes. I don't know if these are coyotes. There's something about, hi.
How much time? Come on, I have microwave issues. Okay, just tell me.
Are you getting sick because of school, or is it a lot of stress and you're run down and burned out? I think you're burning out.
Just tell me this one.
You could do a minute. It might be really hot. I don't know why you didn't just, whatever. Okay, 4 of Cups. So it's almost like, again, there's an offer. 4 of Cups is an offer. Looking at like maybe they're a little bored. Maybe, okay, here's another thing. Maybe they're bored because 4 of Cups could be boredom. So maybe they're bored being single, being alone, doing things on their own all the time. It's almost like they had a wake-up call. That's what I keep feeling. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I got to cover this one. I mean, she's had it, but I got to cover this. I'm sorry. Queen of Pentacles, again, with the bunnies. There's something here. I mean, she's really, if you guys would see what the card is, I mean, why are you laughing? And then you have the Empress. Oh my God. Queen of Pentacles and Empress? This is, oh my God, in strength? Okay.
Come here.
So I feel like the masculines are getting into their receiving mode. They have to tap into their emotions to understand that it's okay to receive. It's okay because it's almost like they want to create. They're tapping into more of possibly their nurturing and compassionate nature. They're being more nurturing and compassionate with themselves. At least I hope so. I feel like they are, but to each his own. Some masculines are just stuck in ego way too much. And they need to understand that it's okay to receive. There's something about their abundance. All right. I feel like, do I feel like they want to be with you? Yes. Do I feel like they want to give an offer to somebody they feel like has it all, abundant and nurturing? They miss your nurturing nature. Yes. They miss your caring and compassion nature. Yes. But they also know how creative you are, how abundant you are. So they want to be with you. Yes. But I feel like they have to tap into that themselves too. They have to understand that they're strong enough. They're having to gain the courage that they're strong enough. Look at that snake. This is the year of the snake. They're shedding their old skin. That's what I feel. They're shedding their old skin, or if they're not already, they're having to shed their own skin because they're having to realize it's almost like you were there all along and they just were too scared. They were holding on to so much crap that they had to finally let go of. And now it's almost like put a fire under them, like I said. Or the divine masculine. Oh, okay. Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Six of Wands. Yeah. They've been really tormented. They've been going through a lot. They've been tormented. They're scared of fighting. They don't want to fight. Seven of Pentacles. Look at dreaming. I swear you're in their dreams. They're dreaming and they're having nightmares possibly of their life is what I'm hearing, of their life. Six of Wands. All these cards are pretty much gloomy. These three right here. But it's almost like, see how everything's gray, but the light, the torches are, you're like the torch. You're like the one guiding them home, right? So there's something here about they're scared to they have to gain the strength and the courage to come in and be with you, right? But it's almost like they're defensive. They're scared. It's almost like they're pushing things away. Seven of Wands is protection. It's defensiveness. They don't want to take things personal, but it's almost like they dream of a future. Pumpkins mean abundance. So there's something about they're dreaming of a future with you possibly, or just a good future. And it's almost like they want success. They want to be very, very successful. Yes. But it's almost like they see your strength and they want to embody that too. You know what I'm saying? What are the divine masculines going through after this eclipse? Now that was in the upright. I'm taking it that way because it hit my hand. I am Groot. And look, my phone just lit up when I said I am Groot. That's funny. The keys. They know where the map is. They know where they're supposed to go. I told you they're waking up. They're going through a major, major, major spiritual awakening. They're waking up. I don't think they have a choice. The number 5 could be following them. 56 or 65 could mean something. 7 of Cups with the bats, that's rebirth. They're going through a major rebirth. They're going through a major, I feel like they're going through, they're realizing, I just heard this, they're realizing a lot of them are, can't say all of them, a lot of them are, the ones that are doing the work anyway, are realizing they've been in a simulation this whole time, are realizing that something's got to change. They got to wake up, because if they don't wake up, they're going to be stuck, feeling like trapped in a nightmare and not being with you, and like literally keep looking at this offer like it was right there. I could have just done this offer. I could have just talked, right? But there's something here about do they want to awaken? Yes. There's something about their spiritual beliefs or religious beliefs and tradition. They're having to, let me see about the tradition, because they might be having to break from tradition. What is going on with the Hierophant here? Can you clarify the Hierophant? Knight of Pentacles. They're taking very long. Yes. Again, with the bat. They're going slow. It's almost like it's been taking a long time for these masculines to wake up, but they're finally doing it. I feel like they're realizing that they have to go slow. There's something about they have to go slow. Rebirth, though. Bats are rebirth. Yeah, justice. They want to make things right. Yes, they want to bring things into balance. Balance is very important to masculines. It is. Divine masculine. What is the divine masculine? What has been happening? What is that? Eclipse. Now the High Priestess is here. Yeah. There's something about they're realizing like there's a hidden pain that they've had all along. This could be trauma from childhood. This could be trauma from ancestral lineage. This is something that they've gone through. They've had a lot of experience in pain. They've had a lot of experience in heartbreak. Again, with the scroll, there's 2 scrolls here. Hierophant and High Priestess are right here again. Remember the last cards? They were here. The High Priestess was here and the Hierophant was here. I know you guys can't see, but it was like right here. And now they're like right here. They're so close to each other. There's something here about spiritual knowledge, gaining the spiritual knowledge, maybe tapping into their gifts, maybe realizing like there's a calling for them too. But it's almost like maybe they broke their own heart because they hid secrets. They kept secrets. And now these secrets are coming out, maybe about their family, or these secrets are coming out now about who they really are. What is the Divine Masculines? What's been going on with the Divine Masculines? Page of Wands. Yeah, they heard some news. There's something about, I feel like they got some news or some clarity that, because Page of Wands is communication. This is impulsive communication. Somebody might have told them something and told them that there was a death in the family possibly, or maybe they're going through something about a death, an ego death. Maybe they found out that, or they were told they have to like get out of their ego, get out of their pride. There's something here about change and transformation. I feel like you are going to hear some news about their transformation, yes. But I feel like when I tap into what they've been going through, it's almost like angels and demons and a child. They've been wrestling with something. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. What is the Death card here for, please? For the Divine Masculines. What is the Death card? Can you clarify this Death card, please? Okay. Death card is 8 of Cups. They had to leave something behind. Death can be an ending too. Every ending has a new beginning. Maybe they heard news that something had ended or something had to end and they walked away. They had to walk away from something that was killing them possibly, or something that was in, like, maybe they had to walk away from their ego, walk away from their pride, walk away from family, friends, whatever it is. Maybe they walked away from you and realized that they caused an ending with that. Maybe, and this is just for some of them, maybe, and I don't want to project this here, but I don't want to give false hope either. They could have just walked away from you, figured it ended, it's over, and then walked away from you. But again, walking away from you, it's changing their perspective, right? But it's also might be keeping them stuck. Because I feel like you and these masculines, the divine feminines and divine masculines, are supposed to come together and we're supposed to heal. We're supposed to change the world. We have a fucking mission to change the world. And whether you're in physical or anything, it's telepathic, it's energetic, yes. You're always in union with your person. You always have your masculine with you. You always have your feminine with you. Doesn't matter. But it's almost like I'm hearing somebody's bullheaded. They're very bullheaded. I feel like they had to walk away from something, some change in their life. They had to walk away from something in order to transform. I do feel like they were walking away. Maybe they had a death in the family and they had to walk away from that. But walking away from, again, with the snakes, walking away from what they thought was emotionally fulfilling to go towards their true purpose. Look at the moon. It looks like an eclipse, doesn't it? I feel like they're running out of time. With the time, but maybe they are. I don't know. Depends on your story, depends on what you want. Okay? It's almost like with the Death card, death is change, ending, beginning. Death is also ego death. It's literally transformation. They've been going through a major transformation. And it's taken them a long time to walk away from something to go towards a true purpose. 10 of Pentacles, look at that. Look at that. It's almost like I feel like if they haven't walked away already, they're going to. When they do walk away, well, some of them will. Some of them are still going to be too bullheaded to even do anything. But it's almost like, no, we're not forced to take them back. If you don't want to take them back, you don't have to. You don't have to. God will always replace, but that's on you. It's up to you, you know? But this 10 of Pentacles is here. There's an opening. There's an opening in that tree. Once they walked away or walk away from their ego and their pride, they can have their financial stability. They can inherit their generational wealth, their spiritual inheritance, their ancestral lineage, their legacy, their empire, their money, their abundance. It all depends on what the masculines want to do. This is what I'm being shown and telling you guys since the lunar eclipse. At least this is what I feel like since the lunar eclipse. What's been happening? Ace of Cups. I cannot. Ace of Cups fell right on top of the Knight of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the 10 of Pentacles, the 6 of Wands, and the 8 of Cups. They're realizing that they're in love, possibly, or they're realizing that they are loved. Thank you, Spirit, that they are loved, that they've always been loved. Something about their ancestral lineage, something about their generational wealth that's coming in. They just have to get out of this heartbreak. They got to stop looking at this heartbreak, hiding secrets. It's almost like they don't want to show you the pain that they've been going through. They don't want to show you their struggle. They're taking a long time because they don't want you to see them like that. But it's almost like, who cares? Like, it's all about seeing you at your worst and your best. It doesn't matter. With the World card being here, this is closing out a cycle. This is completion. This is fulfillment. Anything else that the divine masculines have been going through since the lunar eclipse? 5 of Wands. They've been going through inner conflict on top of the 10 of Pentacles. I feel like a lot of divine masculines feel like they're not good enough unless they provide for you, unless they make a lot of money, unless they're really stable. Listen, a true divine feminine, and you guys can vouch for whatever you want to vouch for, a true divine feminine does not give a shit about whether you have money or not. A true divine feminine loves you the way you are, accepts you the way you are, where you're at. That is a true divine feminine. We do not look at what you have, what you like, the money, the car, the home, the. We don't look at that. That's not us. That is not a divine feminine. If they're looking at that, that is somebody that's a karmic, a gold digger, somebody that's only in it for the money and everything else. A true divine feminine does not care if you have a pot to piss in, does not care if you're living in a fucking box. We will be there for you, regardless. But, that's fine. Do you? 5 of Wands. They're in conflict, chaos, and drama when it comes to their 10 of Pentacles. It's all about their abundance. They're worried about not having enough. The problem is they're so in their ego and in their pride, they need to get out of that. When they get out of their ego and their pride, when they actually go through this major transformation, they can have the 10 of Pentacles. They can have the Empress. They can have the Queen of Pentacles. They can have whatever the hell they want. But they're still fighting themselves. They've been going through a lot of chaos, a lot of drama, a lot of arguments. I'm telling you. But once they realize I feel like a lot of these, let me see. Let me just ask. Because King of Pentacles is at the bottom. Let me just ask about this love. Why is this Ace of Cups here with the divine masculines? What does this have to do with? Why is this here? I know, John. What is this Ace of Cups here for? That was an upright. Yeah, they went through a lot of pain, a lot of betrayal. Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Wands. You already have the King of Wands here. Fire. Power couple. This is the power couple. This is the it couple. This is the most attractive couple in the deck. I feel like they're realizing like the love they have for you isn't just lust. It could be. It's attraction, yes. But I feel like they love your confidence. They love how, you're magnetic, you're alluring, you're sensual, you're more feminine. You know what I mean? A divine masculine does not want to be with another masculine. Now, I'm just telling you from what I know and from what I've seen and experienced, okay? Do not argue with me, please. If you're the same sex, it's different. I don't know how that goes with the same sex. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't. And I'm not going to lie to you and say I do when I don't. But the thing is, a divine masculine does not want to be with a masculine. It's out of balance. A divine masculine likes to be with a divine feminine. A divine feminine likes to be with a divine masculine. You can't have two feminines together in a divine match. It doesn't work. It really doesn't. To me, it does not. I don't know if you guys, but you know what I mean? It's not like, you don't want two masculines. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly, John. So thank you, because I don't know. And I'm not going to assume that I do. So that's why I'm not trying to offend anybody, but so there's something about you, divine feminine, that they find really attractive. And yeah, that attraction is still there. That love is still there. That attraction is still there. It's a destiny. There's a destiny here. It's destined. King and Queen of Wands, King and Queen of Pentacles came out already. The King of Pentacles did. 10 of Swords right here. They've gone through a lot of pain, and they know that they put you through pain. They know they put you through pain, all because of money, all because they wanted to make sure they had enough. Stop trying to figure out everything and just, you know what? Honestly, if the divine masculines don't want to talk, then let them. Don't even push them to talk. Don't even push them to talk. Honest to God, don't. Because what if they're not ready? And honestly, when they're ready, they'll talk. You do you. So that's what happened with the divine masculines that I'm seeing after the lunar eclipse. I have to get some water, guys. Or to undo homophobia. Love is love, John. 100%. I say that all the time. Love is love. It don't matter. It don't matter. Don't matter to me. All right. Okay, let me get some water. I'll be right back. Hold on. Oh, got a drink. Wait, do I want? Maybe I'll take some of this instead of water. I don't really want water right now, though. Hang on, guys. Feels good to get up for a minute. Thank you guys for the donations tonight. Thank you guys very much for being on my channel and watching me. Thank you to the new subscribers. I appreciate you. I don't know when the hell my channel is going to blow up, but I don't care at this point. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. I just want the messages to get out. I just hope they're not doing the same damn thing they did on my last channel. You know? It's ready when it's ready. You can't, it's like a cake. You can't take the cake out of the freaking oven until it's baked. Let God do his thing. Oh, thank you, Technicolor. I appreciate you. So this one is going to be how the divine feminines are what happened to the divine feminines after the lunar eclipse. So I did the collective. Then we did the divine masculines. Now we're doing the hi. Do you want to say hi? Everybody loves you.
Y'all miss me.
You are just not shy at all. You are not shy at all. You okay?
Yeah.
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 Do you have to take another shower tonight?
Possibly.
Yeah, you probably should, babe.
You guys ordered Dunkin'?
No.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Where was Duncan?
DQ.
Dairy Queen.
Yeah,
That might have been Carm. That's Carm's drink.
Did you see what Carmen drew?
What is that?
It's a penis.
What? Come on, Rose.
I'm crying over here.
My daughter drew a dick
She
and balls.
drew a
I'm not
penis
doing
on the
it.
calendar.
A big one. Woo, that's funny. See, never dull moment here. Oh my god. Aw. She said you're growing into a handsome new man.
Yes.
A handsome young man.
Yes.
I agree with you, Antoinette, but I'm not pushing anybody to talk to me anymore. If you want to talk to me, I'm here. You don't want to talk to me, that's fine. That's fine.
Hey, did you guys ever see me when I was a principal yet?
I think they did, babe.
I'm gonna show them.
Oh my god. Okay. What is the okay? I'm gonna wait on doing these because he wants to come in and say
I
something.
gotta get the picture off the camera. Yeah.
You got this. You got this.
Yeah.
You can do it. I know you can do it.
Struggling here. Got it. So this is me when I was at Falk.
when he was at Stanley Falk.
I got a reward for being the principal for a day, and I didn't have to do anything. And I mean anything.
He didn't have to do anything. Yeah, I know. All right, love you. Let me do the divine masculines now because I don't want to be on too long because I'm tired. Okay, what happened with the divine feminines? Sorry, guys. What happened with the divine feminines after the lunar eclipse? I know his voice has changed.
Yes.
Because his balls dropped. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened with the divine feminines after this lunar eclipse? And then, you know what? After this, I'll pull some oracle cards and give you some advice on what's for the upcoming, because this is the 9/9 portal. So, having with the divine feminines after the lunar eclipse. Babe, I love you. One more. Thank you. What happened with the divine feminines after the lunar eclipse? Four of Pentacles.
That's cool.
That is cool, right? And he takes it.
It's like a stone golem of sorts. A golem.
What are those?
Oh, let me see. I don't know. They look like a wild animal. I've seen them before. I don't know the name of them.
They're not lemurs, but
They're not ferrets either.
not possums.
No, not possums. Possums.
Okay, anyway.
They're ugly.
So when is whose birthday? When is Kyle's birthday?
May 24th.
Yep. I want to do a deck, but it all depends on the kids. I'm at this point where I got too much on my plate when it comes to what I want to get done. Like I started a website already, so I'm starting to do that. I just don't like technical stuff. It's too hard for me. Anyway,
A lot of us.
so Four of Pentacles.
do tech.
So there's something here about
Just ask.
maybe it's like, why does it? He's holding on to what he's got. So it's almost like the Four of Pentacles is the miser, right? Four of Pentacles is a little bit possessive. Four of Pentacles is not letting go. That's weird though, because I feel like a lot of you did let go though, but maybe you haven't. Maybe you need to let go and surrender. Thank you, they're Badgers. Thank you. Thank you, John. I knew. I'm like, something. I know this one. I just don't know what it is. It's on the tip of my tongue. Anyway, what happened with the divine feminines after the lunar eclipse? So not letting go because you still like. There's something about maybe not letting. Okay. Now I understand. Not letting go of. All right. not letting go of abandonment, possibly, or feeling abandoned. Look how bright that is. Working on abandonment issues. Like how she's like holding his hand, pulling him out of the snow, trying to help him. It's almost like you got to let go of wanting to help them, or you had to let go of wanting to help them. Maybe you let go, maybe you didn't. I feel like you're holding on still to some sort of resentment or some sort of feeling of, I'm hearing aggravation, where it's like you feel like you were abandoned. It's almost like everything came to the surface for you. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you working on abandonment is going to help you. Working on, I don't feel like this person really abandoned you. I'm going to say that. I don't feel like the Divine Masculines really abandoned the Divine Feminines. I think they just got scared. And I can't make excuses for them either, because when you know, oh my Lord, what are you doing? But there's something here.
I do, Dad.
Okay. There's something here about keep working on letting go of abandonment. Honey, I love you. Let me do this reading, please. There's something here about letting go. Work on letting go of abandonment, or you've been working on letting go of abandonment issues. Okay. Something got illuminated to you. 2 Wands, about being at a crossroads. There's something about you were at a crossroads possibly, and something got illuminated. When the moon is in reverse, it's something got illuminated. Secrets came out, or secrets are about to come out, because the lunar eclipse was just a couple days ago. This can be future, guys.
No, it was.
With this 2 of Wands in reverse, this is almost like, oh, that's what it is. It's almost like you're finding out the truth of why you couldn't move forward, why you were stuck at a crossroads. Okay. Okay. What happened with the Divine Feminines after this lunar eclipse? Balance being brought back into your life, trying to find stability, death again, Temperance, no longer waiting, being impatient. Oh, Empress came out anyway. Wow, what's with this World card constantly, huh? So it's something about bringing balance back into your life. Squirrels can mean something to you, okay? Finding balance. So almost like how I'm seeing it as with the moon illuminating why you've been stuck, why you haven't been able to move forward, because of that abandonment issue, right? Because of the resentment. There's a lot of resentment I'm feeling, and aggravation. So working on that, letting go of things that no longer serve you, right? Finding balance within. And then the World card is here like this. Again, this looks like a Christmas wreath to me. I don't know what's going on. Something around Christmas is going to happen. I don't know. I feel that. I've been saying December and January. I don't know what's going on with the planets there. But whatever. There's something about complete, like, again, the world could be online. The world can be closing up a cycle. The world can be completion, fulfillment, right? Change, endings, beginnings. So finding balance in this new beginning with what needed to end for you to find stability, okay? There's something here with the Empress card being here. It's almost like you're stepping into your feminine power more, Divine Feminines, stepping into your creativity more. There's something about your fruits of your labor, closing a chapter on the juggling, closing the chapter on imbalance, coming into your own, feeling more in your feminine energy. And then you have the Temperance in reverse, which is like no longer waiting. That's what I feel like. Temperance is no longer waiting. Maybe you don't feel like you're in alignment for this, but you are. I feel like you are in alignment for this. I feel like you had to change something about maybe impatience, or maybe you had to change by not waiting, getting out of the waiting stages. Because when you're waiting, you're always waiting, right? Death. Again, change, transformation, ending, new beginning. So again, you got double ending and new beginning here. So it's almost like when you got out of your own way, you have to get out of your own way. If you have not done so already, tap into your creativity, let go of being impatient, and not just don't wait. Don't wait for it to happen. Just go and change something. Do something within yourself. Because I feel like, I don't know if this has been illuminated already, but it's going to be if it hasn't already. I know, Antoinette, right? And then you have the King of Wands again. It's almost like the Divine Feminine and Divine Masculines are having the same reading. It's weird. King of Wands. Something about passion, drive, ambition, powerful. King of Wands is also entrepreneurial. It's also stepping into authority, taking your power back, right? Oh my God, and the Queen of Wands is right behind. So it's almost like God, it's like the same. You both had a major thing happen. So with the King and the Queen of Wands here, this is like stepping into both, like creativity for both sides. Balancing your inner masculine, your inner feminine, yes, but also passion on both sides, both ends. Yep. What happened with the Divine Feminines after this lunar eclipse? I don't like this card. I don't like how they put her on here. She's kind of creepy. She's creepy looking for 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Wish fulfillment, yes. This is also, oh my God.
Mom.
Yes, Kyle.
What's 761 minus 24?
You do know I don't know math really good in my head.
Hey.
Would you stop? Oh my God. Oh, this child. All right, there's something here about a wish fulfillment, a wish being granted. Once you come out of this ego too, and you come out of this pride, and you drop like needing, it's almost like I feel like you're dropping the need to be with this person, or dropping the need to, have it, everything, have it your way. Kind of like the Burger King here, like Steve would say. You can't always have it your way. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's something here about wish fulfillment coming in. Water under the bridge. Water under the bridge. Maybe you've come to a lot of forgiveness. Kyle, take a shower. What happened with the Divine Feminines after the lunar eclipse? Divine Feminines after the eclipse. Okay. Yeah, like water under the bridge. The fact that the Ace of Cups flew in reverse, that's kind of worrying me. It's almost like, why is that there? Hold on. Let me get a little clarification on the Ace of Cups. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? You're no longer putting the love into yourself or giving it to, it's almost like, I don't know if you feel like you're not in love with them anymore. 7 of Wands. You're not defensive when it comes to love anymore. Maybe you feel like, why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? That really bothers me. Hold on. When it comes to the Divine Feminines, why is the Ace of Cups in reverse with the 7 of Wands, please? No protection. This love wasn't protected, but it was. 6 of Cups. There's something here about, maybe you're remembering, maybe something got illuminated to you about all the love in your life that you never had real love in your life, that you never had anybody really protect you. And there's something about memories coming up, and maybe you felt like the Divine Masculines never really did love you, or never really did want to be with you, or something like that. There's something about that, memories coming up. But you're getting justice, and the Knight of Swords being here, things are going to be made right, and things are going to be really like take fast action. Swords are communication. They're also air, so they're also mind. There's something here about justice comes in, the minute you take action on something. Maybe it's like you're walking away from this love. You're not putting the love into them anymore. You're putting the love into yourself. I still don't like that Ace of Cups in reverse. Water under the bridge. Let it go equally. Yeah. Let it go equally. Mm-hmm. Oh, we are. Yep. I'm a Leo rising, honey. I understand. I have a lot more Leos on this channel than any other zodiac. I was like, wow. On my last channel, I had more Sagittarius and Aries. Yeah. And I'm a triple Cancer, and I'm like, where are all my Cancers at? Like, where are all my Cancers at? Thunder only happens when it's raining. Players only love you when they're playing. Let me see. What is this? What is this Knight of Swords here for? Something about your past is coming into balance. Something's going to be balanced out when it comes to your past loves. I almost feel like you have to go back and find out why you're feeling abandoned and you have resentment and aggravation when it comes to this person, because I feel like it's going to come from not really being loved, not really feeling protected by those possibly in your family. I love you. Okay, thank you. I was literally thinking in my head, you heard me. I know you did. She said Ace of Cups in reverse could be somebody held back their love to keep it concealed from you. And that's the truth. That I do believe, 100%. Because I always believe nobody freaking tells you the truth. You know, well, I can't say I always believe that. It's hard when actions don't follow the words. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on a second. Just give me a second. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. Cool. Anyway, so let me find out what this Knight of Swords is with the Divine Feminines after the lunar eclipse. I'm really going to have to teach you. I keep talking to my phone, but I really have to teach you how to get on live so you can chime in. You really Does anybody know how to get on a live from here? I know. I've told her already, but I don't know if there's a way when you're on my chat that you could come on a live. I don't know how to do it other than when I go on other people's. What is this Knight of Swords here? What is this Knight of Swords doing here for the Divine Feminines? Three of Wands. Now action's being taken. Now your manifestations are coming in. Okay, this person's been waiting for the right time, but they're going to take action. They're going to take action, quote unquote. All right. There's something here about staying calm, right? Three of Wands has to do with tapping into your own intuition, your own self. Your ships are coming in. You okay? Yeah. All right, so that makes sense. Now action can be taken. Justice is coming in. Action can be taken. That means swords. Somebody wants to communicate to you. Oh my God, Magician. What, baby? Hi. Oh my gosh. I know, mother and son time, but I'm actually on a live. I love you, buddy.
This is what y'all have to deal with in this family. Lots
of hugs, lots of love here, lots of love. Go take a shower, please, because I want you going to bed early tonight, and I'm going to go to bed early tonight too. Baby, go. Oh my God, this time. I love him too. I love him so much. Anyway, the Magician. So again, something having to do with your manifestations. It's almost like you have to let go of whatever this is, and then it'll come in. Okay? I can see what you saw in his father, Jamie. Fucking charmer. That's for sure. Glad that's done.
You may or may not hear music
It's fine. I love you. Go shower. Have fun. Okay. What's this manifestation coming in for the divine feminines? You're working on your manifestations, yes. But there's something here about building a nest, right? No, these are fighting over worms. So the 5 of Wands fell right on top of Temperance in reverse, the Empress, and Death. This is, oh my Lord. Inner conflict, yes. Chaos, drama, and family disputes, arguments, yes. But I feel like, ooh, I don't think you're expecting what's about to happen. I really don't. I think that something got illuminated to you, and now you're finding out that somebody was fighting, wanting to come in and talk to you, or wanting to come in and share their feelings. But also, I feel like people are fighting over you. I do. Hermit. Because you might have been hermiting. You might have been in solitude. You might have been isolating yourself. Okay? The light. There's something about your light. Divine feminine. What happened with the divine feminine after the lunar eclipse? What happened with the divine feminine after the lunar eclipse? And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not as tired doing the divine feminine read. When I was doing the divine masculine read, I was super tired by the end of the read. I got really tired. So I'm telling you right now, the divine masculines are exhausted. They're exhausted. 7 of Cups, no more options. No more thinking. New beginning. Yep. Tricky dick. Okay. All right. Why is the 7 of Cups in reverse? I'm not tired with the divine feminines. I'm tired. I was tired when it came to the divine masculines. 3 of Cups. Celebration. There's something here. No more thinking. No more overthinking. You're going to celebrate. I don't like this King of Pentacles. I don't like how they did the King of Pentacles with this. Really eerie. But this is what they have for the King of Pentacles. I don't know if you guys could see him. It's very eerie to me. So you're going to be celebrating because this has to do with your stability, yes. But it has to do with your fruit. Your fruit coming in. Your harvest. Yeah, and that's the truth. And I opened it to strength. Something about your strength and truth coming out. Is there anything else the divine feminines need to know? Oh, I knew there was more. After the lunar eclipse had happened, is there anything else they need to know? If they're exhausted, though, I mean, we're exhausted too, but they go, and I'm not trying to make excuses for them, but they go to work. They work physical jobs a lot of times, okay? And I know we work physical jobs too. I mean, this is a physical job. You wouldn't think it is, but it is. Then they come home and they deal with the drama of the karmic, if they're still with the karmic, the drama of the kids, if they have kids. They deal with a lot of shit. We do the same thing, yes. But it's almost like, I'm not kidding when I tell you I was exhausted reading for the divine masculines. That's how tired they are. Yeah, Page of Pentacles, there's an offer coming in. They've been fighting because the Page of Pentacles fell on top of 5 of Wands. They've been fighting giving you this offer. Same damn thing. Same thing. They've been fighting giving you this offer, and you're going to be getting an offer because they've been conflicted about giving it to you. And you're going to be conflicted about this offer coming in. Same shit. Same shit. So really, you guys aren't far off. Stop making excuses. They know what they're doing. Not trying to make excuses. I'm trying to see two points of view. You know? All right, I'm going to get some oracle cards really quick to let you guys know, give you guys some advice, what the ancestors want you to know maybe. I'll do the ancestors. Do you want to know what your ancestors and guides want you to know? Yeah, your spirit team. We'll ask your spirit team. What you need to know. Let me see. Oracle cards. Which one are we doing? Do we want to do? Oh, I was going to do the portal. I was going to do the portal cards. Who's friend suggesting me now? I have no idea who these people are. No. Okay, so the ancestors. Hold on. We'll do this one. I'm just going to pick a portal card really quick. You know we are pissed off. It better be good. Right? Okay. Underworld. Something about the underworld. They're telling me no, though. They want me just to pick one card. Let me see. Oh, not that one. Card. That's 2 cards. Unknown, initiation, awake. No. Is this the right deck? Ugh. It drives me nuts. Awake. Awake. Land of Dreams. Something about awake. For the portal? Because I wanted to ask about the portal. One card for the portal. Hang on. Oh my god. I don't know which book it is. Is it this one? Let's see what this one is. Awake. What does it mean? Okay, so your dream. No, it's not this one. I went to go read the wrong one. Rise and shine. While in some areas you have been perfectly awake and alert, in another significant area of your life, you have been drifting in dreamland, unaware or unwilling to be aware of the reality as it stands. Now that's changing. Perhaps it's just changed or is about to change. An alarm may be sounding. Okay, listen. My freaking smoke alarm went off this morning, out of nowhere. Went off. I couldn't do anything about it because I was indisposed. So I had to ask my daughter to go ahead and turn it off. Out of nowhere. It was my bedroom smoke alarm, went off for no reason. Like multiple times. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? Hasn't done that since this morning. It was really weird. Or you may just be ready to see or perceive something as it is. If you don't already know what this is about, take a moment to consider. Is there something you know but pretend you don't know? Is there something you think you are sure about that remains unclear? You may want to start with the object of your inquiry. Is it possible that you already have access to the answer you're looking for? This card may show up because you are awakening to your power. This is what this portal is doing. You may have assumed you couldn't do something because it was too difficult or because you weren't qualified. Now you realize that nothing is holding you back. You can take action on your secret desires and goals. No one is more qualified than you to live the life your heart of hearts is showing you in your fondest visions and dreams. You may have received a lot of evidence that something isn't true, but you haven't been willing to admit that truth to yourself. Even if it's a difficult truth to admit, this too is empowerment. You can't take positive, effective action to change something until you admit that it's there. In other cases, the truth you are awakening to is beautiful. You have feelings for someone you didn't admit to yourself before. Divine masculines, you better pay attention. And divine feminines, if you're not doing this. I'm going to read that again. In other cases, the truth you are awakening to is beautiful. You have feelings for someone you didn't admit to yourself before, or you have a fond and beautiful wish you haven't previously allowed yourself to claim. To know is the first of the powers of the magician, followed by to dare, to will, to keep silent. So whatever it is that you're awakening to, allow yourself to know it's there, to see it and accept it fully. Once you do, you will be standing on the threshold of power. Hell yeah, look at that card. It looks like a keyhole. She laying in her beautiful crown bed. All right, let's see. Let's see what the ancestors want to say. I want to do this one, but I feel like I should be doing another one. I'm not sure. Decisions. Just give me a second. I don't know if I want to. No, I don't want to do that one because then I have to read the book. We'll get some stuff from here. What do your ancestors and spirit team want you to know? Your benevolent ancestors and spirit team, what do they want you to know? What is your benevolent ancestors? What is your benevolent ancestors? What is your benevolent ancestors and spirit team want you to know? Open, say yes. Expand through the extremes and trust life. So be open to whatever's coming your way. It's okay to say yes to it. You're expanding. What do your ancestors and spirit guides want you to know for this portal? Brothers of the Rose, sacred masculine. This is the Emperor, by the way. Sacred masculine, honor, protection, and support. So open to possibly a sacred masculine who wants to honor, protect, and support you, or masculines, you have protection, honor, and support coming to you. It's okay to say yes to love, masculines. And I mean real masculines, not these fake karmic playing shits. Oh, wow. That was a lot. Really? The bloom, creations realized, right time, harvest, and celebrate. It's time for you to celebrate. It's time for your harvest to come in. I know there's one on the floor. I will grab it. The rose thread, inner call, soul led, the mystic, living courageously. This is your inner calling. Okay? You're being called. Now is the right time to open up, say yes. Okay, you have someone coming in possibly that's going to be very sacred coming in. There's a sacred call that is your calling. After the rain, silver lining, relief, hope, mercy, it's over, and acceptance. So this is after the rain comes the rainbow, right? There's a silver lining in everything. You had to go through all of this, right? But accept what is and know that you're being relieved. It's a relief. Whatever this is a relief. The fertile void. Oh, here we go with the void. Inner writer, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. So there's a beginning on the horizon that is hidden. There's a hidden beginning. You feel it. You know it's coming. Okay, there's something about you needing to rest and be patient. Because in the void is when things get created. What does your benevolent ancestors and spirit guides want you to know, collective? Ooh. I love when they just go throw. Healing is happening. You're not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften. I also feel like this is for the masculines. Masculines, you're not broken. It's okay to trust the process, and it's safe to soften. It is. It is. It's safe to soften. Okay? You're just going through a major healing. What does your benevolent ancestors and spirit guides want you to know? What does your benevolent spirit guides or benevolent ancestors and spirit guides want you to know? Oh. The bud, potential, promise, it's about to happen. Keep going. Yeah, something's about to happen. Something's been blooming in your life. It's open, the bloom, and the bud. So some potential, something's coming in that has potential. It's about to happen. You need to keep going. And then you have the great mother, surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. This is a mystery. Whatever is happening is a mystery. I am telling you, just don't give up. Couple more, they said. Ancestors and spirit, I want you to know, collective. The Holy Grail. Stop the endless searching, inner quest. You are the Holy Grail. You could be seeing hawks, eagles, deer. I don't know if that's an animal or not. I have no idea. You are the Holy Grail. You are what you seek. Basically, you are what you seek. It's an inner quest. Okay. Sophia. Divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. Okay. This is related to your destiny. This has a lot to do with the divine plan. Obviously, we all know it's a divine plan. There's something about your intelligence and wisdom. It's the high priestess energy. Sophia. Okay. Trust in the divine plan. And then I'm going to read this and then I'm going to go. Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion and humanity. This is what it's all about. Returning to one, returning to humanity, having compassion for humanity, returning to each other. That's what it's all about. It's not about, well, that person did that and I hate that person, da, da, da. Hate is a strong word and hate is thrown around like crazy. But when you love other people, when you have belief in humanity and you know things can change and you are the change in the world, that's what matters. Have faith in humanity because we're all coming back to one. That's what God wants anyway. Yep. Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysteries and learning and teaching. Whoever you are, whoever's resonating with this, you're hidden in plain sight. All right, I'm going to go. I love you guys. I'm so tired.
Bye.
Oh, God, Christ almighty.
Hold on.
No.
Yeah.
Please tell me. Did you change your clothes after you got out of the shower?
Gonna change.
Oh, my God, I can't. Dude. That's a rule.
No one.
That's a rule. You have dirty clothes on. You go in the shower. You put your dirty clothes on.
There was no other.
In the basement, there's a blue. There is literally a blue basket downstairs with your clean clothes in it. You can just grab that basket up and
do it.
Oh my God. Mm-hmm. All right. I love you guys. Oh my God. Okay. I love you guys very, very much. I will talk to you guys soon. You guys have a great day. Good luck on this 9/9 portal. Okay. Everything's great and wonderful in the world. Anybody who knows anybody technical that can help me with getting more help with my YouTube monetization, because basically what they're doing is they're saying in order for you to keep making money, they have to have me do something and I can't figure out how to do it. I don't know what's going on. And I'm like, great. So they have me at a halt and I'm like, awesome. I'm just fucking awesome. This YouTube is driving me crazy. I swear to God it is. But anyways, I love you guys very much. You guys know the drill. Like, comment, share, subscribe, hype my points. Anybody who wants a reading, healing, manifestation candle for me, reach out to me. Thank you for anybody sending me donations. Anybody who wants to donate to me because I don't know what's going to happen here. Yes, I'm going to make shorts, John. I am thinking about doing that. There's a lot that I'm thinking about doing with my YouTube because something's got to change. But you can donate to my Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. And I may be starting to do 90-minute readings at $300 for people. Somebody just ordered one. So I was like, perfect. I was like, all right. So we'll see how that goes. If that's what you want, email me. I won't come to you. Okay. I love you guys. You guys have a great day and a great night wherever you are. Peace.